So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Luis Suarez. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Cruyff. Watching, there's very little room for debate when it comes to Andrea Pirlo's legacy in the game of football. He made that deep-lying creative position his own.
Although I believe it was something that...
Up he goes! Totti. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cruyff charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, shooting chance! And that has been cleared. Totti. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And here's Cruyff, and he's in on goal. Pings it across. Thuram tries to clear. Pirlo. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He won't be happy with that one. Vieira. Now it's Luis Suarez. Totti. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he shoots! Off the post! Cruyff made a good run there. Vieira conjures time and space where few can.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gullit going face-to-face with his great rival. Nedved.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that's a throw-in. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Pirlo. And it's Nedved. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Gullit. And here's Cruyff. Can he get it through? Now this could be... Can he finish? Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, it's fallen kindly here. There it is!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the first... And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Senegal happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Looking to go deep. Pirlo. And now the breakaway. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Pelé. Oh, cracking ball. Thuram. Vieira. And here's Cruyff. He's having a go. He has hit that forcefully.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Picked out brilliantly. Pelé! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Luis Suarez. He's through here. And this is Del Piero is on his own. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Substitution for Milan, number 22.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Pirlo! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Has another go! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's having a shot! He scores! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Totti really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Senegal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Senegal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Vieira, a picture of focus and alertness. Pelé, good purposeful running this. Judge, surely! Oh, the whistle's gone, what's he given? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Substitution for Milan, number 11.
He'll fancy himself from here. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Gullit shoots! And the ball's come loose here.
Number 18,
Messi.
Eto'o.
Cruyff
Number 20
for
Ibrahimovic.
Iniesta.
Number 14
That's a sharp pass.
Iniesta.
Totti going about things with real menace. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Eto'o. Tries to pass it through. Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Totti. Gullit. And it's Gullit. Gullit will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff. And there's a searching pass.
Cruyff really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And the counter is on. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Totti.
3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that will be the final act. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Hello everybody. And
Pelé
this is a
taking
quick
in the
reminder that
accolades, having been
will be
named
able
man
to
of the
catch
match,
today's match
and
broadcast
deservedly so.
live on our club's FM station.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Senegal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
talk about our differences, and we don't talk at all. It seems so critical to speak less critically. I see no truth that's mythical, no vast unbridgeable. Give the strength to overcome, give the strength, I'm not gonna run. Build it up, you gotta give some.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Pele. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Luis Suarez. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead. And the shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pele. He's in a good position here. Senegal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And this is Ibrahimovic. Pullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. And it's Totti. Luis Suarez.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Pullet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He won't be happy with that one. Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Vieira. It's Nedved! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And this is Luis Suarez. Suarez purring. Oh, he's been caught napping! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Pirlo. Senegal looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Pele can see things others simply cannot. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nedved. Knocks it into space. Vieira. Pirlo. And it's Vieira. And it's Ibrahimovic. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pirlo. Ferdinand calmly anticipates.
There will be 1 minute
Totti.
at a time.
Totti, who's set up one goal so far. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Senegal have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied. He rises! That's another chance! Chiellini gets rid without sophistication. And it's Luis Suarez. Pele. Thuram. Pirlo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pirlo. Now it's Luis Suarez. Here's Vieira. Taken back. Oh, Pele!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Vieira. And here's Ibrahimovic. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, it's a chance for a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Hullet. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Cruyff. And here's Suarez. Nedved promptly onto that, and that is that. Nedved, who needs just a moment to score a goal. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game-changer on that bench.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
And it's Luis Suarez. Played out to the right. Pirlo.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Brilliantly cut out.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And the shot! Goal! AC Milan are all square. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
And here's Suarez. And this is Pele. Oh, shooting chance! This time, surely! Oh, no. That could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Header! Oh, should have put that away. Tries to play it through. Plenty to aim at here. And a chance! Oh, crossbar! And he's gone looking for safety. That's a throw.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pull it. Tries a measured ball. A header! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Senegal take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And time is up. Senegal proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Cruyff picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire. And
you got the vibe and I'm feeling you, girl. Missing my flight, cause you show me the world. Your body be talking, I love what I heard. If this is the night, then just give me the word. Give me the word, show me a sign. Tell me you're ready and I'll make you mine. And what I'm sipping and this ain't no lies. Real talk, girl, when me looking at your eyes. I can't see you overanalyze everything, girl. Cause you can't put your trust in everything. But it's a must, cause your body keep flirting. Make the rhythm just keep on working. Baby girl, I'm hurting. Cause your body just keep on twerking. But your eyes keep looking and lurking. I got all the time in the world. Let it talk to me. Set it. Just slow it down, let your body speak. Turn it up. I know that timing is everything. Let's do this. How long I got is infinity. Infinity. Let it talk, step, step. Baby girl, don't you worry, not fret. Let it talk, step, step. Look how long me and you fi connect. Let it talk, step, step. Yeah, shake it up, don't you worry, not fret. Let it talk, step, step. Yeah, look how long me and you fi connect. Hold on tight, baby girl, come in love when you brace it back. Tell the DJ turn it up max. Blast it up, ain't no turning back. So long.
I got this love to give you one time, and boy, you're moving so fine. You got me losing my mind.
Let it talk to me. Hey, just slow it down, let your body speak. Right away. I know that timing is everything. No play, no play. How long I got is infinity. Nah, straight out infinity. Let it talk, step, step. Baby girl, don't you worry, not fret. Let it talk, step, step. Look how long me and you fi connect. Let it talk, step, step. Shake it up, don't you worry, not fret. Let it talk, step, step. Look how long me and
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Can he finish? And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Cruyff. And now the breakaway. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Seye. Vieira. Nedved. Luis Suarez. Senegal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And he's in on goal. Decent chance! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Senegal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are...
And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. Was there ever any doubt?
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Number 9.
Senegal find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And this is Luis Suarez. Well, that's an excellent interception. And they've got rid. Has a look and plays it forward. Cruyff. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that has been cut short. Seye, and it's Luis Suarez, brilliantly cut out. Totti. Seye can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Hullet. Senegal, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, easy pickings there. Vieira. Nedved.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Hullet. Cruyff. Look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! Deftly away. Luis Suarez. And it's Nedved. It's played through for him. Del Piero! Goal! And they are right back within touch. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So is this the start of a comeback? Quality ball. Totti. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Totti. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Seye. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Del Piero. Hullet. Pirlo. Cruyff, looking for the run. Oh, super ball! And he shoots! And that was very necessary.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Steaming on goalwards. Luis Suarez. Pele. Passing is crisp and sharp. And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Senegal head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. So we're just settling back into this second half.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's a really well-measured ball. In by Hullet. Thuram getting this one clear. Suarez was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Luis Suarez. Nedved. Now Pirlo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Pele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for a shot! He scores! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Luis Suarez. Now it's Pele. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Threads one in. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's gone direct here. Totti. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Cruyff. He's being urged to shoot. And this is Cruyff. Tries a shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Number 9.
Senegal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Nedved driving through the middle. Big header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Danger averted for now.
Substitution.
And it's Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Vieira. Shot could be on. Hullet deals with that comfortably. Cruyff. Pele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Played out towards the right wing. The final 5 minutes. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Hullet. Vieira. A man never lacking in drive or determination. Ibrahimovic might just make this. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff running with the ball. Cruyff. And Cruyff! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that will be it. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Pelé taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Drop. Till eyes fade into dust.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. And this is Cruyff. Gullit running with the ball. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cruyff. Totti. Driving on and making good progress. Totti. Totti. It's Totti! Brilliant by Totti! About as smooth as it gets. And Senegal score first. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Gullit, and that's been intercepted. And the counter is on. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Cruyff. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Pass somewhat off target. And here's Cruyff. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Luis Suarez. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And this is Cruyff. And they're back on the ball. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Senegal are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Shot a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Pele, and a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Pele has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Iniesta. And here's Cruyff. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's in a real chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
There will be 3 minutes.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Pull it. And he's found the way, and pull it! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And that really is so impressive. A case now of complete control. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Senegal absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Senegal are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway. Cruyff looking for the run, and this is Luis Suarez. Nesta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pele, and it's Cruyff. Oh, he's bustling through here. In he goes again! He's got a goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Totti duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
It's become a case of men against boys. Ferdinand wins the duel this time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Pullet going face-to-face with his great rival. And he thumps it clear. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Now there's a fine ball. Pullet plays a mighty effort.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Maldini. Luis Suarez. And he's chosen to go back. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Vieira. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Pass is just off target.
Senegal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Totti, and here's Totti. He's found a way through. An uncompromising challenge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pelé. And that has left him in a heap. Pullet looking understandably energised after his goal. Pullet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he get it through? Cruyff. Great chance! He has done it! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Senegal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, really good feet. Maldini. The final 5 minutes. Pullet driving forwards. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed... Oh no, what has happened here? And a chance! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난